let you hurt my friends. This is how it feels.
Fireball, huh? Wow.
Too late
All
for
right, well,
apologies.
them.
I sense something.
I think I
Shall survive
fighting
this ordeal.
everyone.
This is unexpected.
Wow.
Why am I so weak? Just sit here. Don't worry about me. No, not like this.
I can't die now. I'm not nearly rich enough.
You've really been running around stuck here this whole time. Oops, I didn't mean to right click on it.
Tactical retreat. No.
Okay, well, hit him then. I believe in you, Wolf, if you can do it.
It's all your fault.
Oh, he's not actually doing any damage, he's just tripping.
It's all your fault.
Wow, okay. I don't think I can do this fight without resting. Thought maybe I could do that without resting, but I don't know that I can. We're gonna rest somewhere, and then we're gonna kill this Brimarack. That's fine.
Vagrant, you sleep on the street, wear rags, and all of your friends are beggars. There's dirt and disease all around you. You belong in an infirmary.
Wow, Camellia.
Thank you, Camellia. You're so caring.
I don't think that's what she meant. Just gonna go out on a limb and say I don't think that's what she meant. Okay.
Never stop learning.
Only you deserve
So he's
my
restless.
obedience.
I wonder why.
Eski, Ax, yes.
Well, you didn't heal all the way up.
Eski, Ax, yes.
Well,
Minimosi tradisi.
Let's give you the strength.
Minimosi tradisi.
Turn that around.
Aparane sentes.
Let's see, what else do we have?
Does anyone require my counsel?
yes.
Where do you want me?
I'm here. Where else would I be?
Wait, is she wearing? She's not wearing armor, right? Oh, she is wearing it. She's wearing a jean shirt now. Okay. You have on braces of armor +2. Okay.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Put a bark spike. Oh, you know what else?
You're a good person. I
You can
like
have
you.
Yes.
Okay. That's what we're gonna get for now. For buffs, let's go run in here and do this. I'm just gonna have to try and run past those stretches and get back there to that burner rack.
I'll tear your throat out.
I sense
Gosh, that fireball though. Man, that is super rude. Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to just attack back here. Oh. Of course, everybody's missing. Alright, hit this. Nope, not that. This one.
This will leave a bruise.
Hit that trap.
The light take you!
Kill yourself.
I'll cut you wide open.
There we go. Got some sneak attack damage in there now. Heal yourself again, right? Oh, there's, yeah, that's self. Okay.
Why am I so weak?
There we go. Good job. No, don't hit that trap, Woljif. Okay. Ooh.
I'm done with you.
This is my kind of work.
Okay. That worked much better at the time. What do we find in here? A signet of House Versmatello. Once per day, the owner of this token can choose any skill. Run this token to get a +5 circumstance bonus to the chosen skill checks for 1 hour. The owner must have this token equipped for the duration of the effect or it will be dispelled. That is useful. May glory be showered on your interest in the creation of demi-planes is understandable. An individual who has reached a certain level of power seeks for themselves a safe haven, a peaceful place for study and rest. That is why I place my high hopes in your boots. Remember that any demi-plane is but a shard of one of the true planes that dip in their manner or watchful eye of the powers to be. Such a do it behind the incur the wrath of the powers. Stabilization, there isn't much you can do once the fragmentation and consolidation have been completed. Nonetheless, I have no doubt that you've given enough consideration to such important matters and ensured that your creation will be safe for you and your servants, unless of course you're preparing an elaborate trap. Interesting. Oh. You maybe? Is that you setting a trap? Piece of a holy symbol. Nice. Okay.
watch out for trouble.
I think we're done with the market square. Was that the last thing? Yeah, that was it. Wow, alright, cool. First thing we're gonna do though.
No reason to
Get
pause.
one of those.
We'll make things right.
Drop the broken heart.
Access. Yes.
Alright, that should be good for traveling. Quick save. Walk down here to the, oops. No, I need everybody to walk down here to that exit. Oh, yeah, do that already. That was just a sling staff.
Keep your calm.
Oh, there's anything else. Yep. We'll take that stuff. I'm not taking all 500 pounds of gear. Oh, I do want these scrolls though. Okay. Anywho, who is this?
Wearing a robe? Check. Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check. Crazy eyes? Check. Note to self. Bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. Everything is ready for the experiment.
Experiment,
An
huh?
audience. Problematic, but not critical. You there, boy. Stay out of this. It is counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific progress.
Excuse me. I don't know why you called me boy. She doesn't care.
Who's that? I don't know her.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord Baphomet's dark will, and so on and so forth.
She looks like one of us, but she talks kinda weird. Who's there with you?
Who? Oh, them! Just an audience, they don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment.
I'm going to see where this goes.
In the name of our Lord Baphomet, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple. So here's my first question. What is Lord Baphomet's favorite weapon?
We will not answer to you.
Our lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all-powerful.
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemies with his horns.
Ah, pass the check. Izergal? A glaive made of red adamantine.
That is correct. But still, boy, no prompting, please.
Excuse me. You need to stop calling me
This
boy.
experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never have expected the followers of the great Baphomet to be baffled by such a simple question. Fine. Let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question. Please.
A bull! Of course, everybody knows that.
Yep. And a cow.
Actually, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm gonna raise my hand. Excuse me. Pick me. It's, Nanio. It's an aurochs, actually.
I'd like to ask you to stop prompting them, but it seems they could do with a prompt or two. It appears the experiment has yielded results which are as unexpected as they are incredible. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. I'm positive that this news will cause a sensation in widest scientific circles.
Damn it. She's right. I'm a shitty excuse for a cultist. And my mother used to tell me to become a plowman.
Hey, take it easy. We've only had 2 questions. You there, come on, ask another one. We'll get the next one.
Yeah, they can do it. Ask some more.
Is there any sense in continuing? You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I am ashamed of all of you, as cultists and as individuals.
Please, ask again. I can answer. I'm sure I can.
How do you spell Baphomet's name?
B-A-F-A... Oh, screw it. To hell with Baphomet. I thought it was gonna be fun, but instead there are all these
that's funny.
questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother.
Hey, wait! You there! How dare you stir up discord in our ranks? Grab her and tie her up, and her entire entourage too!
Sir, you do realize that it's like 8 on 3 here,
The
right?
experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions,
7 on
the
3 if
cultists
she
decide
doesn't
to
fight.
deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has never been burdened with any intelligence. Now you're gonna start hitting each other, aren't you? Please, proceed. I won't interrupt.
Save the last one
Okay.
for me.
We shall proceed with the hitting.
Can't you just die already?
Yeah, they just rolled over really quick. What are you? The absence of an answer is the answer too. You guys are weird.
The result is statistically predictable, especially considering their intelligence level. What about you, boy? Are you ready to answer some questions for the good of science? Let's proceed with the experiment. My first question is simple. Which colors does the goddess Iomade prefer?
Oh no. Oh, I succeeded. Good. It's red and white.
This answer is correct. It is comforting to meet at least one educated person in the melting pot of ignorance that is Canopus today. Let's proceed. Did Aradin take part in any crusade before he died?
This one I know. Yep, he died before the wound opened. So no, he did not.
Your answer is correct. Aradin's death dates to 4606, and that is precisely the year when the world wound was opened. The first crusade started back in 4622. Your knowledge would make Mendev's crusaders proud. My final question is, what is the title that Aurilu Vorlesh bears? Is she the architect of the world wound, the lord of the labyrinth, or the border acquisitor of the shapeless abyss?
Pretty sure it's the architect of the world wound.
That's correct. Most excellent.
137
You
experience.
successfully
Not
answered
bad.
all of my questions. Splendid. Amazing. This is a breakthrough. I thank you for your cooperation. It seems to me that I owe you an explanation. My name is Nenio. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be-recognized scientific luminary, future author of the great Encyclopedia Galarianica, and rector of all Absalom's universities at once.
Galarianica,
Future
nice.
rector, I should say. I also know several spells.
Now, can you finally tell me what's going on with all these questions?
It is so heartening to see you strive for knowledge. I have been conducting an experiment comparing the intellectual abilities of the average cultist with those of the average crusader. And I must admit that you passed the test with flying colors. This does offer a glimmer of hope for the future of Crusade. I have always claimed that despite the popular beliefs about the limited intellectual abilities of those in the army, at least some of them can be considered educated. It pleases me to see that I was correct.
So, wait. Wow. Will you stop calling me boy?
I apologize for an injury to your ego, but your name is irrelevant on the grand scale of the universe. Thus, it cannot possibly interest me. I will forget it as soon as I hear it. To avoid unnecessary confusion, I'd prefer to not know it at all.
Wow. Alright, well, shall we join forces?
Do you wish to become my follower?
No.
To accompany me on my expeditions to the World Wound?
Maybe.
To assist me in my experiments?
Not really.
To run errands for me, perhaps
Definitely
even to
not.
write down my deepest thoughts for the benefit of future generations?
100% no.
Oh, how splendid! Of course, I agree.
I agreed to none of this.
Truth be told, I have no money to pay you. But you will be aiding the progress of science, and that is its own reward.
Of course, but you have to follow my instructions.
Huh? What? Oh, yes, the dangers and these battles. Of course, I will follow your orders. I place my life in your capable hands, so I can focus on the things that really matter.
I agree.
Excellent. You're hired. To think that I finally found someone to accompany me. 27 Crusaders before you said no. Not one of them saw the undeniable appeal of my offer.
Huh.
Your first assignment is to take me to a safe place. I have to admit that today's experiment has left me quite tired.
Okay. Well, I'm keeping what I have here, though. Good luck, Nanio. None of the... Oh, that's a password fallacy. I'll take that. Okay. Alright, let's try and continue to make it to this library. We couldn't get that on our way back. I really just want to get to this library. Get that on the way back. Yes. Save.
There are many
Might be
roads
trapped.
to
Might be trapped here.
success.
Caleb, a stocky knight with head of mist black hair, his armor is splattered with bloody creature with a deep foaming voice. Crusaders, excellent. I'm Captain Caleb Sazamal, and these are my men. I'm about to burn these vile backstabbers and heretics here. These pathetic imitators of the traitor Aurilu, who tricked their way into the ranks of the Crusaders. Severely beaten people and a strange elf whose appearance seems jarring for some unknown reason. Sazamal bellows threats. Okay. A strange feeling rises up within you. It is pure instinct. You don't know what you're about to do, but you are certain that it is right. What happened in the library, or what happened to the library, rather. Demons showed up and carried everything off. I wasn't there to see it myself. I was fighting in the square, but these filthy traitors told me everything. My fists made them quite chatty. So what, you tortured them? Do you think those methods are worthy of a crusader? Under ordinary circumstances, no, but look around. The city is burning. Now is not the time for squeamishness. Why do you want to burn them? Look around you. The city is in burning ruins. So many innocent lives lost. And all because of abominations like these here. Cultists, heretics, and spies slipping into our ranks, carrying out the orders of their brutal masters, and preparing a heinous death for us all. They want to give us over to the demons, just like Aurilu did with Sarkoris. They deserve to feel the flames licking at their legs. You come up with nasty words to use against people. You call them heretics, cultists, spies, so you don't have to call them people. Good people just like you. You'd feel bad for doing this to people, but not to heretics. Without those words, you wouldn't be able to burn them. Why wouldn't he? I feel pity for no one. People are not. I kill whoever I feel like. Wow, Windwalk. Wow. We are at war. We are forced to kill people. Every person deals with this pain whatever way they can. This good knight is lying to himself when he says he is killing heretics, not people. You lie to yourself when you say killing doesn't hurt you. I can't lie. I just bear the pain. Alright, let's take a perception look at them. Too loudly, casting silent similar behavioral quirks before in liars. Oh, so he's lying, huh? Let's try and check this. Oh, failed. Okay. Yeah, so pretty confident that he's lying. Quietest, trickster, mythic path, given a strange instinct. Idiots, stop. Heed my command in the name of Baphomet. Sure, let's go with it. The words fly out of your mouth before you can even think them. Some gut instinct told you that this is precisely what needs to be said in this moment, and the words hit their target. The Crusaders jump in surprise and look at each other in terror. Didn't you know, mortal? We're everywhere. Caleb leaps to attention and barks out, sorry, couldn't have known. We'll fix it right away, sir. An inexplicable feeling of rightness flows through you. You enjoy seeing the look of oafish terror on the faces of the Crusader. Report. Who are you? Caleb Sazamol, former knight of the Order of Everbright Crusaders. Deserter. These two are my mates from playing cards, local fences for stolen goods. Reliable men. We set an ambush and caught 3 of 4 Crusaders. We wish to join the ranks of the triumphant army of the Whirlwind. I should kill you, Worm, for daring to speak to the Master as an equal when you should kneel before your superior. But we need all the warriors we can get right now. Caleb is a Crusader. Are you a Crusader? I hereby give you a name worthy of a demon. Foul Snout. Biting his lip, the bold cultist proudly thrusts out his chest. Thank you, sir. Foul Snout. For his common display of menace, trying to show his brutal determination, taking all the Crusader forces. Stop wasting valuable fuel. If you like burning books, go raid the Grey Garrison Library. Our enemies might try to sneak in there. Step to it. There's plenty more where that came from, sir. I'll do everything you've ordered just as soon as those Crusaders arrive. They'll be deadly. I'll go make sure that we get another. I'll make it into 2 barrels of alchemist fire from the Grey Garrison store. Things are going to burn right up in there. Nice. Good luck. What do we have over here?
There's something unusual.
Praise Ion, but they were saved. Nice. The storyteller. He was from Kingmaker. That is an elf with a beard. I guess the worst can be found in one. Hello, I'm a storyteller. I wish to thank my rescuers. What? That is you, if I'm not mistaken. Storyteller. Who are you? I'll remain here. Wanted to see what else to take me out. Don't forget to take me with you when you're going to a safe place. Okay. That is where we're going to end the night. Because it's getting late and I really have got to get some sleep. So, thank you for anyone that tuned in and watched. And we will see you next time. Have a good